Okay, we're back. 15 minutes has elapsed, so I'm going to turn the machine off now. Had a bit of a slight mishap. It wanted to escape off the top, so we've rescued it. But okay, so I'm going to open the door. You'll see it's open the ball. It's pulling a little bit at the bottom, which is not a problem at all. We'll come now. We're going to shape it now. So I'm going to take that off, and this is kind of the main bit. So let me get rid of this machine. Back in a second. What's that in the machine? That is. Right, here we go. So kind of this is the main bit. So we're going to get out the ball, and it should be, can you see it's quite stretchy, really stretchy, nice smooth looking, and that's what we're looking for. So we're going to take that off there, and there we go. It's going to be sticky, don't worry about that. This is your best friend now, your door scraper. No flour, otherwise we change the recipe. So what we're going to do, and I'll show you how we kind of go about it. Let's just get it out of the bowl. It's a bit of a chew on, but you know, we're just going to scrape all the little bits and bobs off. Get it on there. Here we go. Where are we? That's it. Last little bits. That should be enough. Okay, it's fairly clean. You can get them bits out if you want, but for the sake of time, I'm not going to bother. Right, that's it with the ball. So, like I say, no, that's just a little bit of dry flour from the side. No flour at all. What we're going to do is we're going to bring it together. So, this is kind of, you've got to be confident about using working with the dough. It's a bit of dough. Richard Burton, he's a French baker. He said you've got to show the dough's boss. It's actually quite a true thing. At the end of the day, it's a bit of dough. If you get it wrong, well, make some more. It's not the end of the world, is it? So we're going to have a go. Like I've said before, I'm a novice. I'm only showing you what I've kind of learned on the way so far. But here we are. So I'm going to bring it together. So we're just scraping under like this and kind of bring it together in a bit of a ball. Now check it for stickiness, and it's sticky. You know, it'd be hard to work with your hands. So the machine's done the work. It's kneaded the dough. We just now need to create a dough ball. So what we're going to do, imagine using this as a wallpaper scraper, and we're kind of going to form a ball, and the way we're going to do that is kind of tucking it around itself. So what you can see now is the top of the dough. That will always be the top of the dough. And what we're actually trying to do is create some tension. So we're going to scrape it till underneath, like this, it starts to come together. So from the side to side, scrape it just kind of round. You'll see it moving around like that. Wallpaper scrape, you see it's starting to become a ball already. Scrape it off the top, it's becoming more of a ball. Pretty much not far there, not far away. And that took me a few scrapes. And what you're looking to create, yeah, is a smooth top. Like I say, the tension on the top creates it all in a package that is going to then hold it together. So when it rises evenly, and the bubbles inside spread evenly. And we've got more yeast in the dough because it's an enriched dough. So we've got eggs and butter and the like. So it kind of needs a little bit more oomph to force it into the rise. That's why we use more yeast. Otherwise, it's just going to take longer. You can do it with a smaller amount, but again, yeast, temperature and time. So the more yeast you have, the quicker it takes, and the warmer it is, the quicker it takes, and vice versa. So we're nearly there. So I'm going to scrape it into a ball like that. So I'm just going round, and you can move it around. You've just got to get used to kind of handling the dough, but you can see I'm just scrape it. Nothing too. If it's too sticky for you at that, yeah, just leave it for 10 minutes and come back, and you'll find it's starting to form. It's doing it already. It forms a skin on the top, so it becomes less sticky and less easy. And with no flour, we're just using the scraper. My hands are a little bit mucky, but that was from getting out of the bowl more than anything. If you just rub it together, that'll make a mess, basically. Shouldn't have done that, should I? Anyway, so keep going. So you can use your scraper like that. Now I've got my ball, and there's a couple of different methods you can use. Some people use the hands like that and go around and like tuck it in underneath like that, but it's a little bit sticky to do that. You can see it's forming a ball. It's kind of ready already. Or you can do it with a scraper like that. And if you see any bits on the bottom coming up, there you go, just back in. I'm kind of spending more time than I'd normally do on this, but I think you kind of get the idea. Wallpaper scraper, door scraper. Scrape it off, top's clean, just go around it, and we're tucking it in like that. We're literally just tucking it in like that, tucking it a bit. And it's smooth on the top, you probably see, smooth. So we've got a bowl, oiled, not too much, it's not swimming in oil. It just makes getting it out easier at the other end, to be fair. So we're going to get it in the bowl. So a couple of ways of doing it is kind of, you know, get it somewhere near. And other method you can use is this. It's got to be a bit drier, but they like tuck it to bed like this. It's a little bit wet for doing it, but I'll show you that another time. Maybe it's that. But for the sake of time, this is good enough for now. And we're just going to literally scoop it up, pop it in the bowl like that. And oh dear, I've got a little bit round the side. So all you do is the round end of the scraper, just tuck it down, and it'll just reform that little ball. There we go. I say don't be frightened to go some up the scraper. And that's it. Our ball of dough is ready to basically rest. So the first one, I used to call it proving. It isn't. It's resting. Call it proving if you like, but that's where it's going to double in size. So it's in the bowl. Just clean the top off. And what I tend to use is, if I can find them, get them off Amazon as well. I ain't messing about with cling film. It's a right pain. It just sticks to each other, stick to itself. So this is shower cap disposable ones. Get a bag full for a few quid. So it just makes life dead easy. Some people call it a gimmick. It's just eat over the top like that. You can flour the bread, but I find with these, because they're so thin, it doesn't really stick that much. So that's it. So we're going to leave that for an hour to an hour and a half till it at least doubles in size, and we'll come back then. In the meantime, I'm taking my little Daisy on the field for a walk, so I'll see you in a little bit. Bye for now.